And I'm going to tell you that I think Mason County, every place has had a difficult time. But, and it feels really hard when you're here and things are struggling and you're seeing businesses struggle. But the reality is Mason County has done fairly well during these difficult times. We ended the year last year with a cash carryover balance of $5.5 million in the current expense fund. It's almost unheard of. $600,000 gap, and I'll tell you why I'm comfortable with that. A budget is a policy document. It's not exact science. Very rarely does a department spend exactly all of the money that's budgeted, and very rarely in Mason County does a department come and ask for more money. The past 2 years we've had well over $1 million turned in at the end of the 13th month. So there's reason to expect that since we have about the same department heads, and we certainly have the same level of stewardship for our community and how we spend every one of your dollars, that we will have at least $600,000 and probably more turned in at the end of the year. Our Sheriff's Department receives a little over $8.5 million of the county's budget. That gives us an officer to citizen ratio of 946 people to 1. That's very favorable. The national goal is 1,000 to 1. And most of our surrounding counties, I don't know Kitsap, but I know Thurston and Melissa are about 1,600 to 1 or 1,300 to 1. So we have some favorable statistics in terms of the service package we're offering through the Sheriff's Department. I know that those people are good people and they work very hard for you, and they care a great deal about making our community safe. We have full funding from State Route 3 for the improvements through Belfair. And frankly, the Baptist doesn't have a lot of money, but it is really the only loop local project that is still alive in Washington State. They all got taken out a couple of years ago. We got a late call and a whole team of people worked very hard to get it back in. Well, there isn't much more money than to just buy a little right away to keep the permits alive. It's still going, and the others won't even be looked at again until probably 2017. And that's a credit, if any of you get a chance to thank our legislators, that is a credit to their work. And I hope we will continue to reinforce that this community recognizes that even though we don't have the check in the mail yet, we've still got a project going, and that's important.